Ladies and gentlemen, here we are in beautiful Tempe, Arizona at the wonderful ASU campus, and we're back with HonorCast with your host, Nathan Heredia. And of course, the always pleasant, always knowledgeable Elise Hartman.
Wow. What a nice intro. Thank you so much, John.
I'm like, the shade in that. The shade.
I'm like blushing right now. Welcome to the HonorCast. We are back for episode 4. Elise, how are we doing?
I'm doing so good, Nathan.
I can tell. You're just fired up with
Yes.
energy. Okay, what are we going to be talking about and why?
Let's talk about campus life today, Nathan.
I would love nothing more than to talk about campus life.
Yeah. It's time to adjust to some change.
Amen. I guess when we talk about campus life, what does that really mean to you? I think we say campus culture as a thing, but I guess what is culture, and how does a campus influence somebody's livelihood? What do you think, Elise?
I don't know.
I just
know
said so many words
You
at
did.
you.
But when I go to submit an event on the calendar, one of the topics is campus life. And I'm like, that's a whole category versus I wouldn't every event be campus life?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you think? So
If
what
you
is
exist on a campus, that's technically
that's your
campus
life.
life.
So I'm
Welcome
not
to your
sure
life.
what the distinction is.
I think the idea of campus life is like not just like what can you do on campus, but it's also like, I guess it's also the culture as well.
Yeah.
What people bring to the fold.
Yes.
And I think something that's beautiful about Arizona State University, and actually I was talking to Amit about it, who's helping us today, is there's so many people coming from different places, and whether ASU is their dream school number one pick, I'm going to go to Arizona where it's 115 degrees all the time. There's always something new here, and there's always some kind of cultural thing happening. And I think that's what's really great. Regardless of where you come from, there's always something here.
It's a melting pot, you know. It's
Boom. Keyword.
put it all together.
Okay. Well, I guess, at least from your experience, what can people do on campus?
Well, since I did not go to college here, I'm learning about all the fun things on campus. Got clubs,
Let's
which
go.
my school did have, just
Woo.
not very many. You got entertainment, sports, music, Gamage, the
Hell yeah.
theater. I don't know. Well, we're gonna get into it. Let's
Yeah.
break it down.
So I guess with clubs,
Yes.
I think there's so many different clubs that people can do.
So how do you even start a club? Like, what are the rules? I feel like it's very easy to start a club.
Okay, that is a good question.
Yes.
So it's somewhat harder than you would think,
Oh.
but also
I lied.
relatively easy. No, it's
Okay.
not too bad. The biggest thing is you need a staff member, or sorry, a faculty member who
Okay.
has been a faculty member for like, I believe, over a year or 2 years. So any new people like me, we can't be.
We
can't
are
be
not
heads of
eligible
clubs.
for your faculty.
But for the most part, it's giving power to the students. If you want to start a club, all you really need to do is partner with a faculty member. So if it's something that you're passionate about, like let's say chess, for example, I'm sure there's a chess club here. I don't really know.
I had an anime club at my
Okay, boom.
college. Yeah.
An anime club.
Period.
If you were in an anime or you wanted to start an anime club, let's say that you're an art student and you love drawing manga, or what do they draw? What is that called?
Yeah, manga.
You draw manga,
yeah.
or is that just the book?
That's what they draw, right? Isn't it? Or is
Or
it
is
a
that-
different? Let's not offend the people, but you're
Okay.
a really good artist and you want to draw some cool stuff.
Yeah, talk to your art teacher and
Yes.
see if they would sponsor an anime thing.
They would
an anime
probably
club.
love to do that.
Honestly, I believe so. At least, let's talk about what people really want to hear about, which are military
connected
clubs. Oh my gosh. It's like we said it at the same time.
Our first two takes.
I was going to
so
say, we
much
have
better.
4 takes of that to see which one works. There's so many different clubs that people can be a part of. They're not all going to be necessarily specifically for military people, and that's totally fine. But one of the major ones is Student Veterans of America.
Yes.
It is a nationwide club, and it just so happens that there's a chapter here at ASU, and the president is Jonathan Robles.
Yeah.
And he's like a Thunderbird student, super smart, very
He's
kind
actually
guy.
nominated for Student Veteran of the Year or
I
something.
believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's pretty cool.
Very, very cool
He's
guy.
a pretty cool guy.
But yeah, so
They do a lot of really cool work.
I was talking with Jonathan on Wednesday, actually, and he mentioned that ASU, like the ASU chapter for SVA, led the nation in volunteer hours worked.
Holy cow.
So yeah,
As they should.
just
Period.
a very cool club to be a part of, doing actual change, which is
Doing
probably the most important thing.
really good work and
Yeah.
getting a lot out of it. So if
Maybe-
you're part of it, you go to the Veterans Ball, which is
Yeah.
coming up. All
Probably
that money.
not by the time that this comes out, but
No, but it is in November. So if you're listening to this and 2026 rolls around, if
Yeah.
you want to be a part of the club,
it's an annual thing.
it's an annual thing. And
Yeah.
all that money goes towards the NatCon convention. So
Mm-hmm.
they will send you there with that money.
With the rest of the chapters.
Yes.
Yeah. Elise, do you know of any other clubs that military connected people could
We
join?
have a women's veteran club.
Okay.
Yeah. Go women.
Shout out to the
Shout
ladies.
out, girls.
Shout out to the ladies.
But yeah, actually, we had most of our members leave or graduate last semester, so we're starting out with new members this semester. We're
super
still
cool.
looking to fill spots. If you're interested, please sign up. But they're also part of the ball. They do a lot of cool things.
Yeah. An additional one is the Poly Veterans Club. As of right now, it is not currently active, but I know of some people who are looking to start that up. And it's basically just a veterans club, but specifically for the Polytechnic campus. If you've been out there, you know that it's a little far away from like SVA here in Tempe. So just
it's
veterans looking out for other veterans, and
A
it's super
good
cool.
group if you're out there and you don't have access to the main campuses.
Yeah, and also to like what we were talking about before, like it is not too hard to create a club. And if it's something you're passionate about and you come to ASU, you're at Poly campus, for example, or even West or I don't know, somewhere else, if you feel like your needs aren't being met, then look into this and look into ways to meet other veterans and find ways to create those bonds that you might be missing out on. Okay, Elise, what else do we talk about?
Oh, I was just going to say, if you're interested in a club, if you're interested in getting involved on campus and you're scared, it's not scary to take the initiative because you don't know. In this kind of campus, you don't know how many other people have the same interests as you and are just as scared to start it. So if you are a geek and like anime, if you're not a geek and like anime, whatever you think, just go for it and you can make a whole bunch of new friends.
Yeah.
I was part
Couldn't say
of
that
I was
myself.
part of a crochet club when I was in college.
Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you make?
I made a baklava, or no, balaclava. That the baklava is a dessert.
I was gonna say,
Balaclava
that's-
is what you wear.
That's food.
Yeah, no. And then I made a baby blanket for my nephew.
Okay.
It was pretty cool. It was a
pretty
really
fun.
good group of girls.
Gorls.
Goils.
Goils. Okay. Elise, let's just say that somebody is wanting to move to Arizona and go to ASU. They don't want to live on campus, or let's even say they do. What should they do? And what is the purpose of, I guess, either moving onto campus or trying to move near campus?
Well, you don't want to commute. I can say that for sure.
That's crazy.
Well, no, I think that kind of goes into transportation. Like, there's a lot of available services like the shuttle and stuff, but it's important to be close to where you are
Yeah.
living your life. Like, Tempe has so much. I mean, the whole thing is campus life, but it's really like you go out and people are walking the streets. It's a very like pedestrian kind of area. So I just feel like if you're here, you'll get a real college experience versus
Yeah.
living at home.
Living in Surprise and driving all the way out to Tempe.
Yeah.
I wouldn't blame you. It's
Hey,
probably cheaper, but
finances are finances, man.
amen.
And that's why if you're in a club, you can still be engaged even if you're not on campus. Then if you have a monthly meeting, weekly meeting,
Yeah.
you can just take that drive.
I will say from what I've seen in the past, most veterans don't tend to want to live like on campus ASU housing, and that's totally okay.
Most people past freshman or sophomore year don't. Yeah.
There are some people who do, and all the power to you.
No,
I don't.
hey, yeah.
I don't. It's up to you. So I think in terms of your point, like it is very convenient to live in Tempe or whatever campus you're going to, but also know you're not missing out. To Elisa's point, just know you're not missing out if you do live farther away and you do have to drive somewhere.
Yeah.
Because you still have clubs and you still have other opportunities
Yeah.
to
I
be a part
commute.
of the culture.
I commute every day, and look how involved I am.
Look at you go.
I'm at
All
this
the
podcast.
One other thing that's worth just throwing out there in terms of where do I live? Where do I decide to live? Look into what your major is. Try to see specifically for your major, where are those classes going to be? If they're going to be at West, maybe don't move to Mesa, If you are taking all of your classes at Polytechnic, maybe don't live in Goodyear unless you really want to. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. Let's say that somebody wants to, they're on campus. It's a Friday at 4 p.m. They just finished classes.
Exciting.
What do you think that people can do here at ASU?
They can come to our events. We have a lot of events on weekends. We have cool events. We have an event tonight. We have a showing for Unstoppable, the Anthony Robles movie. This is going to be coming out past it. But I'm just saying we have a lot of cool events. If you want something to do, it's something pretty much every week, especially in the fall. But other than that, there's sporting events.
Like what?
Oh my God, football!
There you go.
I don't like football, actually. But our team is amazing. Not the crickets for the team being amazing.
That's kind of rough. ASU football is fun again, and you love to see it.
I don't like football, and I like watching our team. So there you go.
There you go. Yes, so football is really fun. Big 12 champs as of last year.
You know what else is fun?
What is fun, please?
Hockey.
I love hockey.
Producer Sean and I love hockey too.
Yes. I'm going to say something controversial.
You're about to get muted.
ASU hockey is ASU's best sport.
Period.
And I don't think anybody from the sports team is watching, but I just want to say
all other teams are very offended right now.
Growing up in Kansas City, we did not have any sports team other than hockey team other than the Kansas City Mavericks. And I just loved hockey growing up, but I didn't have any team. I moved out here. I had the Coyotes. The Coyotes left. Almost immediately. And so I've gravitated my love towards the Sun Devils team.
And they're good.
They're really good. They're just really fun to watch. Just people who play for each other and for the school. You love to see the team spirit.
If you're a student, you get a student discount, and games are so freaking fun.
Yes.
You have so many people there. The student section is fun. If you're military, you can get honor row. So we're on the front row on the field for both sporting events.
It's not in the front row for hockey.
It's behind the visitor side, which is amazing.
Okay.
Yes. Fun fact, at honor row, I sat right behind one of the players for the other team. I sat behind their dad, and
That's fun.
somebody I was with was talking crap about the team.
Love.
And the dad turned around and said, "Hey, that's my boy you're talking about." And I was like, "Oh, that's not good."
The sports are so fun. Honestly, I was a swimmer, so I will shout out the swim team. Our swim team is also freaking fantastic.
Didn't they win Big 12 or something?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm not on the team, so I don't know. But I
get
do,
out there.
I know, I should. But I have a friend who's a coach there now, actually. So shout out Daniel Matheson. I used to drive him to practice at 4 a.m, so I made you.
I would also just like to mention ASU basketball. Shout out James Harden, number 13.
Oh.
James Harden used to play at... Do you know who James Harden is? No. Okay, that's totally fine.
He was here. He's on the sideline the one day.
Yeah, he practices here at ASU in the off season. But anyways, so James Harden's in the NBA, really good. And so ASU basketball, I love it. There's been some rough years around, but ASU basketball is back, and I love basketball. Shout out Pacers.
And our volleyball team's doing really well. Our teams are
Big 12.
doing
Big 12 champs.
really well. So
Yeah. ASU, it's the place to be.
now is the time to go see an event and watch us win and
Yep.
be proud that you're a Sun Devil.
Update for the swim team, just so you know. Men's team winning its first ever NCAA championship in 2024. And the men and women's team both winning 2025 Big 12 championship.
Period. Which makes sense because I was not fast enough to come here.
There you go. I also just want to throw out baseball. So apparently, listen, I know.
Cut that.
Listen, cut that. So ASU baseball was like the thing. We have, I believe, I'm kind of just making up stuff.
ASU baseball was the thing?
ASU baseball, I think ASU has the most sports awards in like baseball. They won the college World Series multiple times. To be fair, that was like 60s, 70s, 80s. But there are legends that played for this ASU baseball team. And my family and I, we went out to see ASU baseball last season, and it was really fun. And they hit like 3 dingers, and it was amazing.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Never heard of that.
It's a home run.
Okay.
Anyways. Okay, I also want to mention how amazing Gamage is. You and I, we're both theater enjoyers, I would say.
Oh, connoisseur.
Theater connoisseurs. And yeah, I definitely recommend going to ASU Gamage. And
The theater is beautiful. The theater itself is
incredible.
beautiful. And I saw Wicked there. Was one of the first plays I saw at ASU Gamage. And it was incredible.
yeah.
Like, no hate to the real people, but almost as good as Broadway. Like, pretty much the same.
It kind of is. It's like a tour of the Broadway production.
Yeah.
But it's seasonal. There's always events happening.
Always.
at Gamage.
And they have the hits. Right now, I think Beauty and the Beast is playing.
I don't know.
No, I'm almost pretty sure.
Okay. Yeah. You would probably know better than I do.
I do. And I know Hamilton is touring. Well, I do. Yeah.
All right.
Well, because I was just there. I was just there for the tour
Oh, okay.
of the Gamage.
Very nice.
For convocations. But
Oh, very fun.
yeah,
It's pretty cool. I will say,
we get discount.
so I was going to say, as ASU students, anybody who can show an ASU ID that says, I currently take classes here, I believe it's like seriously discounted tickets. I don't remember a price off the top of my head.
In my head, I was thinking it was like 20% off.
I think it's more. Like, I'm pretty sure there is a catch.
Let's not quote.
I do know that there's a catch that like you have to get there like 30 minutes before if you don't have a
Okay.
ticket, and
Okay.
anything that is still open, you can can purchase
okay.
for like a student discount.
That would
and
make sense.
It's a lot. Yeah. Okay. One last thing with this is Inferno Fest, which Sean, do you want to hop on the mic? Because I know you went to Inferno Fest. I didn't go to Inferno Fest. What? Tell us about Inferno Fest. Why should we go to Inferno Fest?
Producer Sean on the mic.
Producer Sean.
Let me speak on here as a gamble. But yeah, Inferno Fest is awesome because it's great, especially for students that are incoming. But also, if you've been here before, still go to it because it's a huge congregation of all your ASU students and faculty. They have concerts. There are people getting hyped up. I know the head coach was there hyping everybody up. They're throwing away T-shirts. I was unfortunate there wasn't a bazooka cannon, but we did put in a memo that we will have that hopefully next year because
Heck
we need that. You know, it's just a great way to start out the semester because, and they do tell you stuff that's coming up. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Who played this or who?
Baby, no money. Baby, no money. Baby, no money. I literally cried real tears from missing the concert because I could have gone in for free and I just walked out of the stadium
Wow.
because I was working.
We literally
could have met him.
I literally
Yeah.
could have been there.
They literally walked past like where we were. I'm like, where our office is.
I cried real tears because he's on my top like 5 artists for the year.
Thing. I know in the past, Wallows played. I love Wallows.
Yeah.
They played a couple years ago.
We had DJ Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq.
Yeah, 1 year you guys
Shaq
did.
was spring.
We had
did.
DJ Shaq.
I'm like almost positive that was spring of 2025. Shaq was here.
ASU gets good
No,
artists.
it was amazing.
Yes.
It was
so
absolutely amazing.
Come to Inferno Fest.
Yeah.
Kick off the semester with a
course.
big party hosted.
It's super fun.
Yeah.
And it's at the stadium, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
very cool.
it's at the stadium. You can't miss it. You walk in there, they're setting up pretty much. It's like a day or weekend before we start classes. It was great.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay, back
Well,
to
thank you, producer Sean.
Yeah, thank you, producer Sean. Back to the grind. Okay. Elise,
Where can students hang out on campus, Nathan?
I'm so glad that you asked me that.
It's like I read your mind.
Thank you for reading my mind. I want to thank you.
You're welcome.
So I would say where you want to hang out as a student is somewhere chill, and that you can do your homework, you can drink a coffee, do whatever. So I always recommend the library. It's kind of nerdy. I just like how quiet the library is. There's always stuff going on. I know that they have their own events and their own really great staff who are always happy to help. So I definitely recommend the library. It's huge if you go to Hayden Library.
Yeah.
The MU as well has a bunch of different study areas. They have a ginormous like panel of like 6 TVs that are always showing like ESPN or something like that.
They
So
also have like a meditation room.
they do.
At the MU.
I forgot about
yeah,
that.
yeah. So if you like really need to decompress, there's like
Just take a moment.
literal places to meditate, pray. There's like a Zen room somewhere. Even like this is
They have pool tables. Sorry.
well like that. No, for actually no, this is a good point because that's more for activity and like lounging. But like if
Yeah.
you're a mom and you need somewhere to go, we also have like breastfeeding rooms on campus. So like stuff that's actually accessible for you if you need to stop in somewhere that's not just a bathroom.
Yeah.
So like look for those on campus if you need that.
Yeah. And there's like a ton of food options there as well. And also our office is there. So we are located in the lower level. I'm not going to say it's a poppin' place by any means, but it's a nice quiet
MU
place
is
to hang out.
poppin'.
The MU, but I mean specifically like the Veterans Center.
But that's why it's a good place to go because it's not busy.
Yeah. So if you just want a quiet place to do some homework,
Free coffee, free food sometimes. Well, actually, a lot of the time. A lot of the time. Good people,
Big
good
dudes.
chats. Good chats.
and also you can meet moi. Cut that. Cut that.
See, that's the right timing for the crickets.
Anyways, okay. What else? Downtown. I'm gonna ramble for 30 seconds about why I love downtown Phoenix.
I will stay quiet because I do not love downtown.
Downtown Phoenix people, listen up. I did my undergrad program at downtown Phoenix. It's my favorite campus. I know I work at Tempe, and we all love Tempe. I just love downtown for just being right there, right in the mess of it all with Phoenix. I love being a part of a big city, and with downtown Phoenix, you feel like you're right there. There is so many different coffee shops, so many different restaurants, stores you can go to. Let's say that you're in a class at 4 p.m. You want to go to the Suns game, you literally just walk 3 blocks or you get on the train. Either way, there's plenty of things to do in downtown Phoenix. It is such a fun time. I love downtown. So that is my spiel about downtown Phoenix. Thank you for coming. It's also just, depending on where you're at, it can be so convenient. And that's what I really loved about downtown because I was living in downtown when I was working, when I was going to school there. So it was super fun. Elise, what other resources do you think that we can provide to students?
Well, for looking to get involved, honestly, your best bet is if you're a part of any newsletters, if you are part of any Canvas things. Like we have a Canvas where we post our events, but
Should be in it.
yes, you should. But most importantly, the big thing is the ASU calendar of events. There's the school calendar, so that'll show you all your dates off and stuff. But then the calendar of events will have specific things, so you can filter by tags. If you want to filter for just Salute to Service events, you can do that, and you'll see ours because they're all tagged under that. Anything related to veterans, you can just search it, but it has all the events posted on there. And then for family specifically, there's the Family Hub, which is like family-friendly events if you want to bring the kids to stuff like that. But
cool.
yeah.
Our next guest is a student. He is I'm going to let him introduce himself.
He's our work study.
This is one of our work studies. We're biased, and we are very excited to have on Christian Navarro Ruiz.